Good evening, rascals. Where have you gone then? Ah, there you are. Come on, a bit closer, yeah. Oh! That was so cringe, wasn't it? Ew. Yo guys, it's Lee. Welcome to another video. Hey, I tell you what, I've not been sat in this, what's it called? Environment in, you know what, a long time. I've been doing a lot of videos where I throw my hands about and throw my camera about and throw you guys about, but today we're sitting, ow, my head. We're sitting, we're chilling, we're doing a sit down video. So over the past week or so, I have seen a trend going around called I texted my neighbour number, and I was like, what does that mean? So I did a bit of research and I found out what it means. It's a Twitter thing, okay? Basically what your neighbour number is, your phone number, say for example your phone number ends in number 3. Your neighbour number, your number neighbour is your phone number and either ending in 4 or 2. And then if none of those numbers are available, you go down all the way to 1 or all the way up to 9. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this video. I'm going to be texting my number neighbour, in brackets S, number neighbours. But before we go any further into this video, make sure you go down below, leave a like and subscribe if you are new. I would really appreciate that. I have uploaded 2 videos this week. If you've not seen them already, go check them out. I uploaded one with Brandonio and one with the new Adam B99/Adam B. Now, that sounds good, does it? I'm kidding, Adam, okay. So for me to take part in this video, what I actually did is the other day I went out and I bought a brand new SIM card just because I didn't want to use my number. I wanted to do this video, use a completely random number on a different SIM card, and then if anything went wrong to the point where somebody wanted to track me down and do some bad stuff, I could just cut up that SIM card and get on with my happy life, you know what I'm saying? When I put the new SIM card in my phone, the number ended in 7. So I was going through all of the numbers, going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 8, 9. They were my options. Out of all of those options, there was one number. Just one. One number that worked. And I got a reply. In fact, I got more than just a reply. I got a full-blown conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my days. And today, I am going to be relaying that conversation to you guys. We're going to sit down, have a little chit-chat about texting my number neighbour. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, animals and ducks and frogs and pigs. So when I went down all of the numbers, what I was doing is I was sending a message saying, hey number neighbour, it's me, your number neighbour. And as you can see from this screenshot right here, this was the first message that I sent to my number neighbour, and this was the first message that actually went through to an official number. And obviously I've cut the top off because I don't want to give away the number. It's not really fair to put the number out on YouTube, is it? But this is the first message that I sent, and literally within about 10 minutes later, I got a reply. And the reply was, who is this? You know, that's sort of standard. Obviously, that's standard, you know, a randomer has just texted this number saying, hey number neighbour, it's me, your number neighbour, exclamation mark, smiley face. My first reaction to something like that would be literally, who is this? What on earth are you doing? What do you want in my life? Please don't hurt me. So after they said, who is this? I obviously thought, you know what? I'm gonna have to reply. I'm gonna have to tell them who it is. So I just replied saying, it's me. I'm not gonna give away my name straight away, of course. Why would I want to do that, you silly old goose? I had to wait a little bit. The replies weren't instant. My number neighbour was obviously quite busy. Can I just point out the fact that this actually works, right? It actually works. That's scary. This is my number neighbour. I have no idea who this person is at all, and I'm just randomly texting them because they've got a very similar number to what I have on this SIM card. So I said, it's me, and they replied with, but who's me? You know, it's getting a little bit more dramatic. I had to build up the suspense. You gotta leave them thinking, who's this? Who's messaging me? What do they want? Are they gonna try and steal my wife? Don't know if they've got a wife. I don't know who it is. Don't know how old they are. Don't know the name. Don't know anything. So I replied with, me, your number neighbour. I had to be a bit more funny, you know. Try and relax them a little bit. The fact that a complete randomer is messaging them. So from that, they replied. I'm gonna have to do a bit of blurring and bleeping. What the is a number neighbour? you know, fair enough. That I would have the same reaction. I wouldn't have said that to you guys, but that probably would have been my reaction in my head. And from this, guys, all I can suggest is don't go texting your number neighbour, otherwise they're gonna swear at you. So obviously I had to reply to that, and I replied with, it's a Twitter thing. It's a Twitter thing. Your number ends with one number different to mine. They replied with, well, can you not message me, please? I'd appreciate that. So now what you're seeing is the standard reply to a randomer. Just politely asking for me to not message him. And at this point, you would probably think like, yeah, fair enough. It is a bit weird. I should not be messaging this random person, so I'm gonna stop messaging him. Nah, I didn't do that. I just carried on messaging him. I said, but why? We can be best number neighbour friends. Best number neighbour friends. Not just best friends, just best number neighbour friends. I was just out here looking for some friends. I've had a lonely life. Now you see, the reply I got from that, you can tell that this person is just in a little bit of a, well, again, I don't know if it's a he. They are just in a little bit of denial of how much they want to be friends with me, but they said, no thanks, I'd rather talk to people that I know. You see, why? So then I replied with, please talk to me. I think I love you. Now at this point, you can probably say, right, that's weird. Now, admittedly, it is. So their reply to me telling them that I love them was, what? You don't even know who I am? Question mark. Now that is completely and utterly politically correct. Tell random people you love them! Number neighbour, if you're out there watching this video, I love you so much and I would like to possibly one day get down on one knee and ask you to marry me. So my reply to them telling me I don't know who they am, which I completely understand, you know, it's a bit weird. I just completely changed the subject. I forgot I even said this. And I just said, what you been up to today then? I was just intrigued, you know. I've got my new number neighbour, best friend. I need to know some things about them. And you see, the thing is, I completely changed subject, expecting this person to be like, whoa, hold on a minute, you've just like completely changed subject. I want to know who you are. Why have you just told me that you love me? Nah, they just went along with it and they told me what they've been up to today. Wow, okay, that was because of the quick subject change. Anyway, they said, wow, okay, well, this morning I went to the dentist, then the bank, and then I took my dog for a walk. Now next up, they got a message from me, which they really were not expecting. So I said, oh my days! I went to the bank too! Maybe we were stood with each other. I also have a dog too. Maybe we can walk our dogs together. We really are neighbour number best friends! So then they replied with, I really hope not, ... Where are you from? Now, at this point, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna tell you where I live. Don't be so stupid. No, I'm sorry. I am not gonna tell a complete stranger whereabouts I am from. I threw him off a little bit. I used a distraction and I said, big bad B-Town, which if you're watching this video and you have no idea who I am, B-Town stands for Barnsley. Barnsley Town, I am from Barnsley. But obviously, I don't think this person knew that. So from big bad B-Town, they replied with, I've never heard of B-Town before. And I'm like, mate, I'm not surprised that you've never heard of B-Town because nobody calls Barnsley Town B-Town apart from me, you know? Big bad B-Town repping the boys, eh? Oh, that made my finger burn. So I replied to I've never heard of B-Town before, saying, B-Town? Barnsley, up the north! For the boys, for the boys! 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 Hello, my name is Mavis. They replied from for the boys, for the boys. I don't think you're okay, question mark. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm okay either. Then they said, luckily, I live in London, so no, we were definitely not with each other in the bank. I said, I come down to London a lot, which I do. I go down to London quite a fair bit. If you guys watch my Snapchat and Instagram stories, I am there a lot. And then I said, maybe we can walk our dogs together. Which for one, don't know why I said that because I've never taken my dog to London before. To my question of maybe we can walk our dogs together, they just replied with, oh yeah, maybe not. Do you know what? I've had it now. I've had it. The These cocky answers, they're just shutting me down. I'm trying to have a good old conversation, you know, have some bants, make new friends, and all they want to do is shut me down. Well, I'm not having it. So for some reason, they didn't want to go on a dog walk. But anyway, I thought nothing of it, and I said, you're so mean. I just want to be best friends. When I say I thought nothing of it, I completely lied, and it really hit me in the feels, and all I wanted to do was just become best friends with somebody, and like I've previously said, they just wanted to shut me down. So then they said, look, when somebody starts a sentence with look and sends it separately to their actual message, you know something seriously is about to be said. Oh, do you know what? I'll just let you read it. I have no idea who you are. I don't know your name, and you don't know mine. This is very weird. Please just stop messaging me. I replied, yeah, sorry, that's my fault. Let me introduce myself. Now, you're expecting me to say Lee. I think smart. I'm not going to give away my real identity to a person I don't know. So I said, Dave, nice to meet you. My name's Dave. Dave is a name that always sticks in my head. If somebody says something, I'm just like, all right, Dave. So from me telling this person that I was called Dave, they replied with, how old are you, Dave? So I just replied with, too old to be using one of these mobile cellular devices, sunshine. Hey, thought I'd play him, string him along. Don't let them know your true identity. This could be some 60-year-old man living in someone's basement wanting me to go cook his dinner. Dave, I think you need help. Here, do you know what? I agree completely. I think Dave needs complete and utter help. In a way, this person was right. They thought Dave needed help. So I replied with... Again, a complete change of subject. I said, what's your favourite food, friend? They replied with, I like all sorts. Things like steak, sushi, which I don't know why you like sushi. No offense to anybody that likes sushi, but I cannot eat sushi for the life in me. It's too sushi-y. Sunday roast, and also please, don't call me friend. I'm just gonna let you guys know something here. There is one thing missing off of this person's list, and I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to guess it. It's something that I absolutely love, and they did not put it on their list of things they like. You have to comment down below what you think it is before I reveal it to you all. 3, 2, 1. Your answer will be revealed in my next reply. Why do I not see McDonald's on your list? Everybody loves McDonald's. Now, guys, I was livid, honestly, inside this poor temple of a man's body. So they said back to me, it's okay, but I don't really eat at fast food places myself. I went absolutely mental on this human. What? Are you okay, friend? Actually, no, I'm not sure if I want to be friends anymore. I'm not having it. I'm just not. This person does not like McDonald's. What is going through your mind? And they just replied with, well, that was a bit mean, wasn't it, Dave? So I said, you just diss McDonald's. I think that's the meanest thing anybody can ever say. Which, if you ever diss McDonald's in front of me and you, we're gonna be having a tussle. We've had a little change of tune, guys. We've had just a slight change of tune, okay? They said. But what if I do want to be friends? Oh, well, now you want to be friends after I told you we've been to the bank together. We could go on dog walk. We could have... Oh, sorry, I've just swore then. We could have had McDonald's together, but now you decide you want to be friends. I said, no. I'm sorry, you've lost your chance now. McDonald's is the way to my heart. They said back to me, I didn't say I wanted to get to your heart, Dave. Which, you know, I found a little bit rude. We're trying to be friends and you don't want to get to my heart? It's a bit rude. Is your name even Dave? Well, I had to play it off safe though, guys. I just had to say to this person, of course my name is Dave. How dare you accuse me of having any other name? We're trying to be best friends and there's already trust issues. They replied with, well, I was just wondering. You never know with people these days. And now I'm not gonna lie, that was the most truest point this person has ever said. These days, you don't know who's who online. That's why we need to tell you guys, be careful online, don't give away personal information, anything like that. But like I said, guys, this person has trust issues with me, and I was not happy about it. So I gave him a mouthful back, I did. No, I'm not having that. That's what's wrong with the world. People always accusing me of my name being Dave. How do you think that affects my feelings? Don't know if I used the right effects there. Effects or affects, not sure which one it's meant to be. You could have really hurt me. I could be sat at home watching Teletubbies, trying to have a good time, but instead I'm crying because you just accused me of having a different name. They tried to soften me up, and I think I really got to them because they realised that they had hurt my feelings. And they said, I'm sorry, Dave, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But it's too late for that now. You've hurt me feelings. You've really got me in my heart there, so not having it. No, I have had enough. Friend, whatever your name is, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed, I'll tell ya. I was just going off on one that I really didn't need to go this dramatic. But anyway, no, don't say anything. Stop speaking. Ashamed, Mr. Person. Ashamed. And after all that, all they could reply with, well, I don't know what to say. Can I also just say that at this point, I had no idea where the conversation was going. I was just doing the most random things that came into my head and putting them on message, and this is what happened. I'm not trying to be mean to this person. I was just trying to get funny responses for the video. I replied with nothing, and they just replied with right? Question mark? So I tried to be smart here, you know, so because they said right, I said left. But then at that point I felt a little bit bad, you know, so I said, I'm very sorry about that. My dog somehow managed to get hold of my phone. Now, I'm not really sure how believable that is. I don't think dogs can even hold a phone, let alone type an argumentative messages on them. Wow, that was a big word that I can't really say. But you've got a fair point, Mr. Person, Mrs. Person. I don't know if you're a Mr. or a Mrs. Dogs really cannot hold phones unless they are not dogs and they are my dog. I think my dog's like a mutant. My next reply to this is just so like... Honestly, I don't know why I did this, and if you are watching this video who happen to receive these messages, I'm very sorry for this next lot. Oh my word, here you go again. Depriving my dogs of the very talented skills which he has. His name is Blue. He is a very bright blue, shines bright like a diamond. And if he wants to grab my phone and send some messages, so be it. But you have just upset him now, and I'll let you know, guys, that they really did upset Baby Blue. Now, I think at this point, this other person was getting slightly worried for me and themselves. So they said, Dave, you're actually scaring me now. Are you okay? At this point, I just thought, right, do you know what? I've took it this far now. I'm just going to reveal myself. Guys, don't do this. This was a random person that I did this to, but I just revealed myself, okay? So I said, I'm very sorry. I have to tell you this. I love you. So one, I told him that I loved him. And then just to finish off the I love you, I sent a picture of myself, which is this picture right here. I sent that picture to this person. They replied with, I'm calling the police! And now at that point, I thought, wait, hold on a minute. Like, I actually think this person does want to call the police. Luckily, I've got another SIM card, and you're not going to call the police on me. Oh, wait, if you're watching this video and you want to call the police, now you know what I look like. Ah, didn't think that one through, did I? And then just to finish it off, after saying they'll call the police, they sent another message saying, you definitely don't look like a Dave. So I just had to give it away and tell this person, say hello to YouTube. And I don't think they took it lightly, because all they replied was, wow, grow up, and a full stop. So I'd obviously really annoyed this person, so I thought I'd send back a heartwarming message just to let them know how sorry I really was. Lee Hinchcliffe, make sure you subscribe. Kiss, 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 kiss. But that's how my experience went texting my number neighbour. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all very much. I really do. I just want to say thank you so much for the support recently. I was at Summer in the City last weekend and I had an amazing time meeting loads of you. I have an amazing time at Summer in the City every year. It's so fun getting to see your little faces. Ooh. And for now, I've been Dave. You have been the Hinchy Gang. I love you so much, and I've got new merch, which you will have been able to get at Summer in the City if you came to the Summer in the City. Don't know what I just said. It will be released online very soon. I've just got to get some new stock in because it almost sold out at Summer in the City, which is madness. Be patient. I will let you all know when it is available online so you can get some for yourself, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace!
I do. Peace out. My name is David.